Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Hey, straight like that. Hey, Peaches. Um, I just came on today. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Auntie Donna. Pam W. I just came on because there's really not a lot going on in the streets right now. Um, and since I seen you guys last night, well, over in the wee hours of the morning when I told you guys to go over the Bimps because everybody was fighting, um, a couple of things happened. Um, when I went back to Bimps last night, while they were still fighting, because see, I had been at Lemons too, back and forth with Lemon and Bimp. Okay, so when I was back at Bimps, when I told you guys to come over if you like, um, when I was in the chat and shit, somebody dropped in the chat and said that Lemon had just got P-boned. And I said, damn, again, that's what I said to myself. So I kept my eye up open over there to see if he was coming back on, and he did. And I let him, stay going about almost 30 minutes, something like that. And I went over to and got in the chat to see what the hell happened. And of course, they were discussing what had happened. And what had happened was, Woo. Now she had been over there earlier on the first live before it got taken down. She came over and she was very upset because her friend had passed, and allegedly she said that the friend was a victim of domestic violence, and she was really upset and crying and everything, and everybody was trying to make her feel better, and this and that. So before I left to go to Bimps, they got Woo in a better mood, and she was back at her old dragon self. Okay, so that's when I went to Bimps. And but in between the time for me being gone from Lemons when I was at Bimps, she porn bombed him. But see, I had warned Lemon a couple of weeks ago. I didn't tell him this when I first started seeing her hanging around over there. I was hoping that she had a good spot that she could not act such a fool because she show her ass, and she seemed to be doing pretty good, but then they kind of fell out. But she didn't do nothing bad thing. She just talked about him like a dog, which she do everybody. Well, he said that she had bombed him, and see, I had told him that because a lot of places that I be on YouTube in the Mo3 sector and the beef sector, Woo attacks me, call me old raggedy bitches and this and that. She hits the link when I'm up there and do it, and she also do it. Call me out in the pound in the chat. Okay. Um. Well, she got upset about something. I don't know because they said that they had told everybody to quit talking and let QI and I think it was Envy talk. And I guess she wasn't getting enough attention, and she showed her butt. Her butt, and so he had to take his live down. And so when I let Lemon talk a little while about it while I was in the chat, of her P bombing him. And so when I got up, I was putting in the chat, I told you to be careful. And see, he had been doing so good with his banners. But I just want to let you know this here, which I've seen this happen a zillion times on YouTube. The people on your panel sometimes will P bomb you, okay? Like the captain last week, Justin, that's the guy over there, Mo3 sector. He P bombed Ju- uh he P bombed Duck, and Duck is 357's younger brother. Now he had been up on Duck's panel. He P bombed him. Now he showed the front and the back. You see what I'm saying? And so and Duck be having some good lives. But see, when you get P bomb, you have to take them down really fast, and hopefully you can cut that part out and put it back up before somebody strike you. Because see, like why you got it put up, they say on a if they get that is it the URL number? But each video have a number, and if the person can get that number, that's how you can get struck, you know, allegedly. But I've seen like Jay Wilson at one time, he was live and people had was P bombing him, and I guess sometimes you get strikes. I don't know. Because I'm new at this shit. I don't know the rules. But while he was doing his live, somebody P bombed him and they took it right there, whoop, just like that. They took his channel and he had to start all over. So I guess he had some other strikes because I think you can get 3 in so many days and they could take your channel. And I'm serious. While they took his live while he was live. As soon as that person P bombed him, bloop, his live was gone. So allegedly some of the content creators they have like they allegedly flag teams and see if while you live they could be flagging you even if it's false flags, one of them might go through. And I think some shit like that happened with Jay Wilson because he's pretty um seasoned, and it was somebody out to get him, because he really don't cross the line very often where you can strike him, okay? So that's another thing that the content creators have to look for. And that's another reason that I don't really I only stream one time because see I don't know how to do this shit. And I ain't got no banner. And so I think I'ma just chill just like this for a while longer, you guys. See what I'm saying? Because well, I know they're gonna get me sooner or later when I start um dropping my link, because everybody get it. So I understand it, but I'm just trying to prepare myself for when it happens, child. I'm trying to prepare myself for when it happened to me. They done got Rodney a couple of times. He said, you know, and Lemon. And like I said, if somebody on your panel and do it, I wouldn't let them come back to my panel because you can't get over that. And see, she used to pee bomb bad because she got my hair one night, twice in one night. And he would study let her come back and she would do it again, And he finally said no, you know. So, um, that happened. And so when I went up there to talk to Lemon about getting pee bombed over in the morning, I said, Lemon, I told you. I said, you have to be real careful. He said, well, yeah, you did tell me, Paulette. He said, but I'm not going to let her come back over here, you know, because she did it with her own body. And so I say, well, you just got to live and learn. And so she was streaming him. So she heard me talking to Lemon. And so They said she started cussing me out and blase this and blase that. Well, after Lemons, I went back over to Bimps because Shakim was getting ready to come up on the panel, and I told them, and I refused to be on the panel with him anymore. There's nothing left for me to talk about. I don't give a damn if he who I've rung the bell on what kind of person he is to both sectors, and their ball is in their own court now. I'm through fooling with him, and so I told them, and I was gonna leave, and so I left and went back over to Bench, and they still was up clowning. And finally, Bill, all the guys had quit arguing and stuff because they woo banged over there for hours. But after the guys got tired, GG and Mink, they started dragging each other and they drug each other forever. And I think that Bim just got tired and he, started playing music and then the live was over. He played a couple of songs and then the live was over. I think sometimes you could just get tired of it, and that's the way I feel, but I might be wrong. I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? So then when I left there, Mysterious went live. So, I looked around the streets to see what was going on real quick. And I said, well, hell, I'm gonna go over here to Mysterious because I hadn't been over there, to hang out, for just to sit there and just chill in the chat and stuff. And so I went over there and I stayed, a while, about an hour, and Wu was on the panel. And I guess she finally seen me in the chat. And she started calling me, of course, old bitches and you old hoe and you old prostitute and your mama dead, mama ain't shit and this and that. So I just was typing in this chat everything that her mother said when she was on MHB panel about her mother saying she wished she would have swallowed her. She hated that she had her. How she left her child on the porch, that she got 8 children and she only taking care of one of them. And I was doing that kind of shit. And then I started talking about her dead relatives because she talked about my mama. And like I told her, bitch, anytime you come at me, I'm gonna come at your ass and I'm gonna be on your ass until I got tired. What Mysterious kept saying, I don't know why Paulette won't hit the link. Um, I don't know why she don't hit the link. She'll usually hit the link. She hit everybody else's link. And I just kept typing. I just kept typing. And I was letting this dumbass whore use all her goddamn oxygen up arguing with me while I'm in the chat chilling. Which I let that bullshit go on for about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. And I hit that goddamn panel and I wore that bitch out. Do you hear me? I wore that motherfucker out. And I told her, just I'm gonna get real dirty with you. I can get dirtier than you because I've been on this earth longer than you have. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to go talking about dead folks, let's talk about dead folks, bitch. And like she had just said, she lost her best friend, and I told her I'm glad the bitch dead. And I asked her what kind of domestic abuse did he do to her? Did he shoot her brains out? Did he stomp her brains out? What did he do with the damn dead bitch? Bitch, you talk about my mama. Who the fuck are you, bitch? And she backed all the way off and shut the fuck up. And then I started talking to some different guys up there. And it's this guy, a truck or something. I can't remember the whole name, but it's in a trucking community. Well, I've been seeing him around in chats, and I speak to everybody. So one day he had sent a message, hey, I would like to, talk to you. You know how people do you in the chat sometimes. And so I said, let me subscribe to him one day. He said, let me subscribe to him. So I subscribed to him and I put, hey, I'm a new subscriber, which I do to everybody when I subscribe to him. Well, he wrote back thank you and stuff. So by me subscribing to him when he was on, I got a notification. So I said, let me run my ass over here and look in the clouds. And so I went over there, and Sandy was up there talking to him and some more people. And so I just stayed in the clouds just to hear what they was talking about. And I really don't know because, I'm new over there. And so um, he came up on mysterious panel this morning, and we talked and stuff. And I told him I did go over there, and I was in the clouds. I say, but I don't know none of them people. The only person I knew was Sanity. I say, well, the next time I come over there, I'm gonna drop in the chat and speak and stuff. I say, but I did stay in the clouds yesterday, but I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I don't know them people. So Sanity said they really nice, and Sandy said they get cash shots. Now I'm gonna take my big ass over there, shit. And then she said it's all me, mostly men. They truckers, and he be on like when I looked at the time he had been on when I entered the building or the clouds, he had been on like 6 hours. And he told me this morning that he do long lives, I guess because he be on in the truck, which I don't blame him. I don't see nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna go over there and see how I like it. And then I'll let you guys know if it's a yay or if it's a nay. You know what I'm saying? But Sandra says she like it over there. She says she go by there and visit them and keep moving. Because I'm not gonna stay over no 11, 10, and 11 hours. Not no, I ain't. But I'll go over there and check it out though. But she said they friendly. But I'll see. And I like finding new areas. But I have always known that it was truckers that be online. Cause sometimes they'll hit a panel and they say they on the road. Like me, she drive trucks and she do live sometime in her trucks. Um, Trying to think of who else that I kind of know. I met a couple of truckers over there on MU when I used to go to her lives, but she had people from she had people from doing that. I have all kind of different jobs over there in her life, so she have her own crowd. Um, but I seen a couple of the truckers hit her links, so I'm gonna see how these ladies and guys, what kind of issues do they have? Do they get into it with each other, or do they talk about trucks? I don't know, but I'll see. You know, it don't hurt to go to a different sector sometime. So that's where I'll be hanging out a little bit. I'm just letting you guys know, and if I like it over there, I'll let you guys know. If I don't like it, but I will stay subscribed to him, even if I don't participate or really care for it. I'll stay subscribed, but I just won't want no notifications from him. That's how I usually do. I don't unsubscribe unless the content creator tell me to take my ass on and unsubscribe. Then I unsubscribe, but that's the only way I do. Because I think that every subscribe account. So that's why I'm subscribed to everybody. Um, Let me see what else happened. Pizarro, she went live, and her live was mainly because she was live when I came over here. It Now in the title it had something about Nika, but she never discussed Nika, the part of the live I was in. But Nika was in the chat, so I'm assuming everything is cool with them. But then her main topic was how chat rep is being treated by Ness and others. And like I told chat rep, you the shit. You got your own people. You can hang out, do whatever you want. If somebody want to come to Vegas to grace you, cool. But you do your own thing. You ain't got to depend on them bitch on this earth, cause chat rep trip is paid for, baby. You ain't got to kiss nobody ass for them to get to want you to tag along. And like I told you, chat rep, you the shit. You the main attraction. Nobody else. Okay? You ain't no dog. They ain't got to keep inviting you participate in they bullshitting or not to participate in they bullshitting. You okay, okay, Chad Rep? You find you something to do. And another thing, Chad Rep, this girl in the Mo 3 sector, um, I think it was last week, she was trying to give somebody an app, and it could have been you, Chad Rep, but I don't know. But it has like different places, like free concerts, like like normal people have to pay to get in, but it's an app that they have on there that you can go like to brunches, you free. You can go to parties free. You can go to concerts free. So check that app out. And what I'll do when I see Toya, I'm gonna ask her for that app name, and I'm gonna put it in my notebook, and I'm gonna send you a message on your community wall chat rep. And so you could sign up for that and see what's gonna be going on for the time you're there, child. You know they might be having a concert in one of them casinos that you can get in free. You never know, chat rep. You don't need none of these heathen ass bitches that ain't never been to Vegas. They don't know no more about Vegas than you do. Damn it. I done been a zillion times. But Jay Wilson done been before. I know that. But you ain't got to be kissing nobody ass. Fuck them bitches and bastards. I done told you that too, cat rep, 1,000 times. You the shit. You the main attraction. Damn it. And if they don't want to meet you, fuck them. Tell them to kiss your ass. And you tell them to kiss it real, real good. Okay, okay, Cherry. Next time they uninvite you, you say, "Bitch, kiss my entire ass." Do that on anybody that say that to you, Cherry. And you ain't got to tell nobody who you got coming to see you. You got your own shit to do. That ain't nobody damn business. Okay? You got your crowd, they got their crowd. Tell them, kiss my ass. Say it real loud, just like that. Cherry. Hey, Peaches. Hey, Joanna. Hey, viewers of you. Kiss my ass. That's what you do, Cherry. Please do it the next time. One of them bitches say that to you. Hey, the purple one. Hey, sexy black. LaKendra McCray. Hey, Ernestine Lee. Hey, Sean Shenanigans. Sean Child, I love your channel. I've been subscribed to you for a long, long time. Child, you be cutting up. I love you to death. Thank you for coming back. Sean Shenanigans is a content creator, and she's from the Mo 3 sector. And I really, really like her. Hey, Swedish Brown. Swedish Brown is also a content creator. She's from the Mo 3 sector, and she's been putting her feet in the beef sector a little taste. You see what I'm saying? Okay, we ain't so bad. Hey, living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Hey, 23 Jackson Street. Bag up page. I got to subscribe to that account. I don't think I'm subscribed to that one. Hey, the high rise. Hey, Sincere Saida. Sincere is a content creator. She's been a content creator for a long time. She's now I may have it wrong because where I see it is in Mo 3 sector. But I'm gonna say the Mo 3 sector. If she's not, she can put it in the chat and let y'all know if she's not Mo 3. Okay? Let me see. And guys, y'all can drop your link, or either I can go get them. Hey, John Home. Hey, AI chat summary. Hey, Sharik Rose. Hey, the Sassy Show. You just being fast. No, I ain't being fast, Sassy. Child, I'm too old to shake my tail fella like I used to, girl. But I will shake it every once in a while. Hey, Lady Silverfire. If that right rooster out there and that picking around in the yard, girl, I shake my old tail fella, my old great tail fella. Hey, Tracy's Pieces is in the house. She in the house. Hey, Catherine Powell. Sweet one. Hey, you ain't nothing but a born dog. Howling all the time. Hey, CEO uh, boss lady, little boss lady. I think that's everybody. Just make sure. I think, okay, Arius. Arius, I didn't speak to you, but I can't see your name. I see somebody speaking to you. Okay. I think that's every. Hey, Candy Cane. Hey, Arius Oasis. I think that's everybody. But and I went over it a little bit yesterday, and I'm still kind of puzzled on it. I don't know if Cam and Mahia are cool or not. I'm still puzzled on that. And today when I was in at this morning when I was over at Mysterious, he was popping in and out the chat, and I was saying, Cam, come up here. I got some questions to ask you. It was me and somebody else that wanted to talk to him that had questions. And the way I feel about that, they either not gonna be friends, which is cool, and they go to separate ways without fighting, or they can beef. We want to beef. We finna beef back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Or they could talk it out like two men, without the yelling, without the throwing slugs at each other. They could sit down and talk about it in a normal voice, like I said, and not don't be trying to show out and be funny and throw slugs. So I think, those are the only three choices that they have. Either beef, either part ways without saying nothing to each other. I just don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me. Or they talk it out like two men. But this don't need to keep boiling up or either being, it right at the boiling point all the time, all the tension and stuff. Because it's a problem somewhere and they just got to figure it out. You know, they just got to figure it out. But like I said, I'm gonna still stay subscribed to both of them. I ain't picking no side, no matter what happened, because I'm not in it. And I wish everybody else would just like step back and don't be so personal in it, you know, and don't pick no side. But if you want to pick a side, yeah, pick a side. Shit. If that's where you want to show your support for a person, pick a side. But I ain't picking no side. Because it ain't none of mine. I ain't in the shit. And then if you pick a side, but you got to be careful of this here. If you're a new subby, you have to be careful about picking sides because the content creators will make up and you won't know nothing about it, child. And you'll be out here stuck in the desert by your goddamn self. That's YouTube, okay? YouTube 101. Hey, the beekeeper. The beekeeper, do you really keep bees? Because we need the bees. Oh, you just sub. Welcome, the beekeeper. Do you keep bees for real? Sassy says she's leaving. Sassy, quit being dramatic. Hey, did you? Well, I'm gonna just say this, okay? Allegedly, Talon ain't got his mod stick no more over there. Pizarro, allegedly. Beekeeper, thanks. Okay, beekeeper never did answer my question, but let me see. Really, ain't nothing else happened. Um, well, like in Mo 3 sector, the girls are still into it. Like Mink and Jackie, Queen 88. Oh, I also heard that Queen 88 is coming to the beef sector. I heard that shit this morning. Okay. Pizarro said that she said she wanted to come over, and Pizarro said she told her to come on. But I'm gonna tell y'all to get ready for is a bunch of damn ignorant plays. Okay, plays just like the plays that they run over there in the Mo 3 sector. Hell, I didn't know nothing about no plays that shit was done like that until I went to the Mo 3 sector. I was saying, what is a play? A play? And they explained to me what a play was. Hey, Swirl Girl. And they troll way more than the beef sector do. You see what I'm saying? They troll way more than the beef sector, baby. Let me turn this damn TV off. I hit a button on it. My little granny, she'll be home. She'll be coming through the door in a minute. But yeah, and to me, what the way I look at a lot of things over there, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna think everything is a play. And I told them everything is a play to me. The only way I'm gonna be, they're going to prove to me that it's real. That's the only, because the it was so many plays ran over there in the Mo 3 sector that it was just like whoop, 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 whoop. Every day was something different. And so then what I learned how to do is go like the play runners that I think is the play that's doing the play. I'll track them like everywhere they go and listen to everything they say and see when it's a play, the story changes from platform to platform to platform. Every time they get on a panel, because they want people to come to their channel, and they try to make the story bigger and bigger and bigger. And it don't never be the same. So that's how you could tell what a play is. But you have to observe it. Observe the person, watch them. You know, watch who they doing a play with, and go to their channel and go to that person channel and anybody else that's involved in this play or that's too invested. Look at their channel too, and you'll see them. You'll see them, and you'll see their moves. You'll see the way a play is generated. And on these plays, sometimes it backfires on them because they get involved into it and mess around and get the play ran on them. It's a little complicated, but once you know how to play, if you watch one from the beginning until the end, it's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just go to one channel or two channels, you'll never know it's a play. But if you watch their ass, you move when they move, or you see a live going live and it's really popping over here, run your ass over there and look. And you might see a play from the beginning and just watch them, and you can see it to the end. First time I did it, I was saying, damn. The first time I seen one from the when it was made up all the way to the end of the play. Hey, D. Hey, West Side. But yeah, and then like I said, I started telling them, hell, people get mad at me because I get on the phone. Everything's a play, everything is a play. Ain't none of this shit. I was doing like that, and I was saying when they would fight, I said, oh, it was, when you didn't see the fight, I said that's a play. They didn't have no damn fight. And then when they started talking about they was having people arrested and we got caught, I was saying them bitches ain't going to court. Ain't no court. They lying. Ain't no police report. They lying. So then the first time I seen that kind of go through is with Mink and Cooley. Because they allegedly had a fight, but we didn't see no fight. But everybody talking about who won the fight and all of this and all of that. Well, they did go to court. I got to see that court. So I know that was not a play. But until I seen that get pushed all the way through, I wouldn't, because I didn't see them fight. I can't say who won no fight. I heard some scuffling, but there could be anything. And when I would say that over there in the Mo 3 Center, oh, they would get mad at me. But I seen that all the way through. From the beginning to the end. And it took months for it to come to the end. Because I told him, I said, hell, I ain't believing this shit. I ain't believing that. I ain't believing that. I ain't believing that. And I just kept saying the same thing. And people would argue with me on panels and stuff. I was saying, ain't nobody exchanged no lick. I heard scuffling. There could be somebody scuffling their feet on the ground and get off of me. No. But now when 88 met up with Cream in the park, now that was a fight. Because I seen them hitting each other and I seen them rolling on the ground. Okay. And then when Isha and 88 had that fight, when Isha rolled up on 88 at the service station, because 88 was there being nosy when trying to see Ratchet and Skull fight. But instead, she got rolled down on by Isha because they gave their location. And Isha had said she was going to get her. And they had a fight. But hey, I can't say who won the fight because I didn't see them hitting each other. I heard it, but I didn't see it. But they say Sko got it on video with his phone. But some people say they seen it. Some people say they haven't seen it. And I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it at all. So on that, now I did see Isha got some of her braids pulled out and she had a bite mark. And she's really, really fair skinned, which is light skinned. And so you could see it. But that girl, honey, she had some braids pulled out. I mean, to the scalp. I was saying, damn, don't you know better than fighting in braids? Fuck that. I ain't, no. But Jackie was supposed to fight 88 a couple of weeks ago. And honey, Jackie had just did her hair. Do you know that girl cut them braids? She cut them braids real low with a thing you do your eyebrows with. The eyebrow razor. She cut them braids with that child. And went up there to meet her, but 88 didn't show up. They say 88 rode by there. And Jackie was out there in the parking lot doing sit-ups and jumping jacks and stretching. Because they allegedly Jackie she know how to box. She was a boxer. So anybody, I wouldn't fight her because if you can box, you ain't finna box my head all over the damn wherever. Have me in a daze. Because I know she'll box you and hit you all in your face. And hit you in the stomach and sides and stuff. She be got about 5 shots out for me before I get one. Because she know how to box. I don't know how to box. I know how to fight, though. I know how to fight, but I don't know how to box. Hey, Karen Spencer. Hey, just cooling. But yeah, but I'm telling you, Isha had braids pulled out of her head. And I mean to the scalp, it was bald spots. I was saying, shit. Cause I done seen, on these videos sometimes them girls with them braids, they get slung around. If it's a person that's got strength, they just sling them around in a circle. You know that hurt. You can get scalped like that. I wouldn't dare fight with no braids in my head. It would have to be a drive-by. They would have to drive by on me. But I wouldn't run up to fight nobody. No, not with no braids in my head. Really not with no lace front wig. Mm-mm. You ain't pulling my edges off. I still got all my edges. No way. And it take a long time for your hair to grow back. I would hate for somebody to pull my hair out to the scalp. Oh God, I'd have a heart attack. Oh, up there. Hey, real low key, y'all. I just came up here to shoot the bullshiggity. Hey, just cooling with the crew. I would, I'm just be running these streets, and if guys, if I see anything that might interest you guys, um, it don't always have to be dragging. When I come on, if it's a good conversation going on about, some things that I might be interested in, and I'll come on and let you guys know where it's at. And like I said, oh, I haven't been on here an hour. I'm gonna try to get an hour out. Let me see what else I'm talking about. Oh, now I'm gonna tell you who been dragging, honey. It's Cooling. Now, she ain't been dragging like this to me. I ain't seen her drag like she been dragging because she tried to stay away from the drag. But people have been pushing her buttons, and so she had to come out here and get on some heads. And I'm glad to see it, because I had never seen her. But they always said that she could drag, but I hadn't seen her do that. And honey, she been dragging over there. She been dragging her ass out. And then her channel is one that you can drag over there. She don't want that on her panel all the time. But if it's two people that be in her around her, she'll, give them a first shot to go at each other. Hey, Brown's Beauty World. SD fell asleep. He fell asleep today, but he was up all night. He was up all night over there arguing with Broadway then last night over there at Bimps. Bimps had a full house, child. The men and the women was fighting, but it was more men fighting than women, child. Bimp had it going on last night. Well, she Cooling drug Max. That's the dragon I've been seeing. Oh, oh, he fell asleep on your panel. That yeah. SD was up all night last night, and see this morning I went over to. Now I'm talking to Cooling, and anybody came in late. Um, I left Bimps last night when he went. He went off. He had a good laugh, girl. All the men was into it. Um, SD 357. It was just a bunch of different men coming up there fighting. And then the women was into it, and Mink and 88, they closed the show out. And Bimba, I think he just got tired of hearing all them there's hollering and scratching and stuff. And he just said, forget it. And he put them on hold, and he started playing music, and then the live went off. He played a couple of songs. But they was dragging from the beginning to the end of that live. He did a little commentary on the Cam situation and Mink hair situation. And then it was on and popping, girl. And they drug for hours over there. And this was the men, they were going heads up. Don't be Chucky, do not be asking about nothing from Shakim up in here, Chucky. Cause I can't stand that nigga. But Coolin, if Coolin got his IG, Coolin give Chucky uh thing. And Chucky, he's another content creator. He's been around forever. He have a good channel. I went over there yesterday. I think that's how I found out that ZX didn't meet up for the fight. Cause ZX was supposed to be meet up with this guy allegedly named Legend. But I can't find Legend's channel because they say that man was out there waiting on ZX child and he had a sweat rag. And I want to see him. I want to see him outside waiting on ZX. But yeah, Chucky, I'm subscribed to Chucky, and I think that he from the black sector, and I've been subscribed to Chucky for a long time. I like his content, because he gives his twist on what's going on, you know, and that's why I like to go to different channels because everybody have a different twist on things. But yeah, I went over to Chuckers and found that out that ZX did not show up, child, on his live yesterday morning. Yeah, ZX always talking about slapping somebody and spitting on somebody. I'll knock your teeth out. Okay, legend, the legend. Okay. Let me copy that. But I want to see that man when he was out there waiting on ZX with that sweat rag on it. I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Chucky. But what I'm getting ready to do now is to finish this hour out. I'm gonna drop the content creators that I spoke on tonight. I mean today. I'm gonna drop their let me paste it. Okay, I'm gonna go and run and get some of these links for you guys that don't have them, and plus it'll give me some more little time on my to help me get my hour in. Now I spoke on. I'm gonna go backwards. Okay, Chucky. Let me get his. I'm gonna drop his link first. Cause he the last person that I talked about. And that way y'all know that's where, if you want to hear about how the ZX didn't go fight that man, you could hear it over there on Chucky channel. But they've been talking about that. And they say that it happened at Nest, but I can't find it. But I will find it. They say that's where they got into it and allegedly. I don't know. But I'm just saying allegedly. But let me get Chucky's link for you guys. Just a second. Oh, and I tell you another going on is just Krista and Ness. I got to turn that off. That's Chucky. I'm trying to get his link, and he go there, put out that kind of music on, child. I'll tickle at myself. Okay, here his link is. This is Chucky. All right, now I'm getting ready to put Cooler link in because I did discuss her. about her. If you want to hear some good dragging, um, she can drag, okay? And she do her dragging is like storytelling. That she tell you about what you did to her to offend her, and then she dragging your ass while she doing it, okay? She give you a good old talking to when she drag you, okay? And that's how Chucky do too. Chucky give you a good old talking to while he whooping you. He put a story with it. And I'm getting ready to drop a Coolins link for you. Anybody that want it. And Coolins been a content creator for a long time. And I met her over in the Mo 3 sector. I'm gonna quit saying what sector people from, cause hell, I be getting it wrong sometimes. They be saying I'm from the mama sector. I'm from the sobriety sector. I'm from. I ain't got time for that. Okay, this is cooler. All right, that's cooling. Uh, Now this is a sassy show. I'm gonna put her in here because the sassy show she visited me today, child. I like to see when people visit me. Think about this old girl. My great grandbaby should be here in a minute from school. And her turning cartoons on, child. Coco Melon. Okay, here we go. Let me get her right quick. Okay, that's sassy. Oh, and 2300. Now see 2300. I've been subscribed to her for a long time. Hey, Netra. This the bag up page that I'm dropping. That's what she came in here on today. So I'm gonna be dropping that for her. She's cool. She's been a content creator for a long time. She beef sector. She sure is. Yeah, give her a click and a view. Won't hurt nobody. 2300. I put that in, and I'm not. It's not coming up. Let me try something there. I'm gonna take the bag up page on. There we go. But yeah, I hope that I hope that looks like the list is growing and growing. So I think everybody could have a good time, without really bumping into each other. You know, if you don't want to be bothered, I don't think that you should have to be bothered with somebody. It shouldn't be a big deal. And Vegas is big enough for everybody to have a good time. Okay, trying to think. I do think let's see a couple of more people in here. Just a second. Trying to go fast. Hey, Miss Kim, I almost missed you, child. Sure did. I almost missed you, Miss Kim. I don't know if I spoke to you real low key. I think that's everybody. And I dropped Bimp last night. His last night. So I think that's everybody. Oh, Mysterious. I spoke on her. I forgot about her. But I think that'll be it, child. Let me. No, I know it's got to be a better way to do this. But hell, I'm slow and old. Another thing I want to let you know, the good pussy, she been well, the name of my channel is the good pussy, but you can call her mysterious if you don't want to call her that. But she's been a content creator a long time, and her channel is that she holds panels, and you could discuss whatever it is you want to discuss. She have an open panel most days. She hardly ever have a closed panel. She talk about a variety of things. All right, there's her link. And feel free to hit my cash app. But this is Mysterious, which the name of her channel is The Good Pussy. All right. I think I got everybody. And guys, I would like to thank you guys for coming to spend time with me. Ooh, child. I'm getting ready to get out here and run around these streets and see what's going on. Ooh, child. Hey, under new management. Let me see. Jonay Sinks. I think that's everybody. Try try to speak to everybody. I think that's it. Joe Black, Denise. Child, they keep sneaking in here on me. Okay, I think that's everybody. And I'd like to thank you guys for spending this hour with me. I really enjoyed myself. And like I said, I will be running, ripping and running through these streets. And I'll try to keep you guys updated on what where the action is, child. Because I like to see the action. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Ooh, child. Don't lose your shoes like Tracy running the streets. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.